New York's Earth Science Regents has changed. Here's your guide to the new exam and how to prepare. If you're taking an Earth Science Regents in 2026, you need to know which exam you're sitting for. New York has switched to the new Earth and Space Sciences exam, or ESS, which is aligned to new learning standards. The old physical setting Earth Science exam is being phased out, and its final administration is in June 2026. After that, all students will take the new ESS exam. The two tests are very different, so studying from old materials alone can lead you astray. The biggest change on the new ESS exam is the format. Instead of 85 standalone questions, the test uses question clusters. Each cluster is built around a real-world phenomenon and includes multiple pieces of information, like data tables, graphs, diagrams, and reading passages. You'll answer a set of questions based on that information. The exam is about 60% multiple choice and 40% constructed response, where you'll have to write out your answers. This new format tests your ability to analyze data, not just memorize facts. To study effectively, you need to know where the points are. The official exam blueprint shows that 3 topics carry the most weight: space systems, Earth systems, and human sustainability. Each of these can make up between 20 to 31% of your score. Human sustainability is the biggest departure from the old exam, covering climate change, resource use, and human impact. Focusing your study time on these 3 key areas is the most efficient way to prepare for the topics the new exam emphasizes most. The old exam used the 2011 reference tables. The new ESS exam uses the 2024 edition of the reference tables for Earth and Space Sciences. This is not just a minor update, it's a different booklet and a critical tool for your exam. It contains formulas for density and eccentricity, properties of rocks and minerals, the geologic timescale, and planetary data. Don't wait until test day to see it. Practice using the 2024 edition to find information quickly and apply it to problems. Success with question clusters requires a specific reading routine. First, read the introduction to understand the phenomenon. Next, look at each piece of information, the graphs, tables, and diagrams, and decide what it contributes before you even read the questions. When you get to a question, focus on the verb. Does it ask you to identify, explain, calculate, or compare? Most importantly, base your answer on the evidence provided in the cluster itself. For written responses, make a claim and cite specific data to support it. Avoid common traps that can hurt your score on the 2026 exam. First, don't rely only on old physical setting released exams. They miss the new format and key topics. Second, make sure you are practicing with the correct 2024 reference tables, not the old 2011 version. For constructed response questions, always back up your claims with specific evidence from the data provided in the cluster. Finally, remember that the formulas you need for calculations like density and gradient are right in your reference tables. The new Earth and Space Sciences Regents exam tests your skills differently, but with the right approach, you can be ready. Focus on the high-weight topics, practice with the question cluster format, and master your 2024 reference tables. To put these strategies into action, visit openexamprep.com for free practice questions that match the new exam. Start building your confidence today.